was so afraid, or you know so it's like really desperate to be able to make this kind of sound, and they can't do it, and you just sort of figure out the way to get through to them, and then they can do it. It's like a miracle, really.
Now you have something on the side. No, I think something that you're seriously doing. You have
Yeah.
a vocal school online. Tell us about that. What is your plan? Are you teaching vocals online now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
tell us a bit
obviously,
about it.
so I've been in 2015. I went back to my teacher in New York. I really love and admire and respect him like crazy. His name is Justin Stoney, and he founded this school called New York Vocal Coaching, and he's incredible. He's taught people who have won Tony Awards. Like, he's just really, really up there, and he has a teacher training course, and I was always very interested in his work and his philosophy, and helping people to sing, because I think that's the most beautiful thing that you can give to someone. And I think that a lot of singing teachers are just not very good, frankly, because they just whack lah, honestly, sometimes. Right. There are many amazing singing teachers, but I just thought nobody in when I was growing up, nobody had taught me how to belt properly, because we just didn't have that expertise in KL where when I was growing up, that I knew of, right? And I thought that was something that I could bring back here. So I did that, and I've been sort of teaching on the side. And then now, when COVID-19 hit, because all the acting work just completely disappeared right now, it's like, wow, okay, I guess it's time to really push hard on the teaching stuff. So I started like promoting my work. I started advertising a lot on Instagram, and now my vocal studio has really grown, and I love it. There's nothing like the feeling that you get when someone was so afraid, or so it's like really desperate to be able to make this kind of sound, and they can't do it, and you just sort of figure out the way to get through to them, and then they can do it. It's like a miracle, really. So now I teach about 17 hours a week, and that's something that I want to juggle, and it's something that balances me out, because acting is very self-centered. Like, the acting world is very like me, 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 look at 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 me. And then the singing world, like, when you're teaching, it's really all about helping someone else. So it really helps me to feel okay about my acting work, because it makes me just feel like I'm not the most important thing in this entire world. There's other people who need me, and who I want to help as well. Yeah, so I think that I've really improved a lot as a singing teacher, and I think that I can confidently say that because I am empathetic, because I know how to see where people are and where they're coming from, and what is actually getting in the way, and I know how to like break things down for a student as well. Like, I'm getting a lot better at being like, okay, this is the thing that you need to work on, and I prescribe it specifically for you. And I've seen results from my students, so I can confidently now say that, like, I think I'm quite good, and that's a great feeling. Also, from a financial perspective.
Yep. So tell me, what kind of age do you receive? Now, from what age to what age do you teach?
Well, my youngest is 6. She's very animated. And my oldest, I think she must be like 45 or so. Yeah, like around 50. Yeah, the age, it's all ages.
So now I have two girls who wanted to learn singing for the longest time, and I couldn't find them a proper singing teacher. Now you're in Singapore and I'm in KL. How does this work?
I teach online. Yeah, because
What's the effect?
pandemic, right? So they were not allowing live singing lessons to be conducted live, plus the social distancing requirements. So I actually just have been teaching online for the last since February, lor.
Is it
Yeah.
the same? The sound quality that transpired through technology to your ears, and And by being live, I mean, does it affect your teaching quality through technology?
I would say that it's definitely easier to read more things when you are face to face, because you get to see the whole body, you get to read like their body language, they get to see you, and you get to vibe together and all that. So it's definitely preferred, but I have found that if you get a USB microphone, like, so I've been recommending all my students get a USB mic, right? And if you use headphones, then the sound quality is really greatly improved. Yeah. And so I've definitely gotten like really good results, but I do remember that when it was face to face, it's a nicer feeling lah. Yeah, but still can.
Yeah. So can you tell us, so what are the charges to attend your classes?
Oh, my class is 100 Sing dollars per hour.
Okay.
But if you are in financial difficulty and the student has a lot of potential, then you can talk to me. Or if you are an artist yourself, and you are obviously having a bit of financial difficulty, whatever, we can also talk. So I have those rates to support the community and give back to the community a bit lah.
So nice of you, Cheryl, to do that. Another positive.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Message for you. Now,
I see that you're very passionate about DAP also.
Yes. So let's not turn this to political. DAP is really suffering now. No.
DAP is suffering now, or dear?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, this is a live show. We cannot discuss that. So,